Welcome to the Holy Land and this biblical site of the Sea of Galilee area. The Sea of Galilee is breathtakingly precious. Jesus ministered around its shore around 50 to 70% of his ministry time on earth. It's a freshwater lake about 8 miles wide by about 12 miles long and is located about 700 feet below sea level. It is the main freshwater source for much of Israel. Because of its location, storms can arise quickly and drop down onto its surface without much warning. It is about 70 miles north of Jerusalem and was located on the main crossroad of the known world during the time of Christ, which linked travel between the three continents of Africa, Asia, and Europe. Abraham entered the Promised Land through the gateway of the Sea of Galilee when he first journeyed from Ur of the Chaldeans. In Matthew 4, we find that Jesus established his home ministry base in the town of Capernaum, which is located on the northern shore of the Sea of Galilee, and at least 6 of the 12 disciples were from this region. These were Peter, Andrew, James, John, Matthew, and Philip. According to Acts 1, the rest of the disciples were from the Galilee area as well. Jesus calmed the sea here several times, and as a result, Jesus' disciples stood in awe and worshiped him. Christ fed 5,000 on its shores, 4,000 people on its shores, and this amount didn't even include the women and children who were present. Large multitudes of people followed Jesus here, which could have easily reached 15,000 people in size. Christ walked on the water here after calming a storm, and Christ did the majority of his miracles here in this region. Jesus performed every class of miracle to show that he was Lord of every aspect of creation. Throngs of people came to the Mount of Beatitudes, where Christ preached the Sermon on the Mount, which is his most famous and longest sermon preached. It has a spectacular view of the Sea of Galilee as its backdrop. In a place today called Kirsi, Christ cast out a legion of demons from a demon-possessed man. These demons then entered into a herd of pigs, which ran down this steep bank and drowned in the Sea of Galilee. Along the seashore by the town of Capernaum, Christ preached the parables of the kingdom. And after performing countless miracles and preaching many times, Christ cursed the towns of Chorazin, Bethsaida, and Capernaum for their unbelief in Christ and hardness of heart. Bethsaida was the hometown of Peter, Philip, and Andrew before they became disciples of Christ and moved to Capernaum. Mary Magdalene, from whom Christ cast out 7 demons, was from the town of Magdala on the west side of the Sea of Galilee. Mary was a devout follower of Christ and deeply loved her Savior. She was present at Christ's crucifixion and the first woman Christ appeared to after his resurrection. Mount Arbel, on the west side of the Sea of Galilee, is the tallest mountain around this area. It has a spectacular view and is the believed place where Christ gave the Great Commission. After Christ's resurrection, he appeared to his disciples on the shore of the Sea of Galilee. He performed the miracle of the catching of fish, wherein the net was so full that they could not drag it up into the boat.